What's up, Seahorse Army? Welcome back. So today is a rainy day. It just happens to be one of those days, one of those rare occasions where we get some rain in California. And it's so funny because normally I love this weather. This is my favorite kind of weather. I am glad that it's happening this weekend. I'm so hoping that it's not happening next weekend because next weekend I have 2 flea markets that I need to go to. I don't know when this video is going up, but this video might be going up sometime this week. I don't know. Anyway. But yeah, so I just wanted to do something fun. Today we're actually going to be talking about something that I normally don't talk about on my channel. We're going to be talking about My Little Pony G5. So I haven't been like the hugest fan of G5 of My Little Pony, and it's specifically because of the art style. Like I haven't been a fan of the way the ponies looked. I am much more a fan of My Little Pony G1 or G3. I don't think I have a G3 out here that I can show you as an example, but G3 looks very similar to G1, just like modernized for the 2000s. And I also do like My Little Pony G2 as well. Those are like the main 3, like G1, G2, this is G2, and then G3 are the 3 main generations of My Little Pony that I collect. I did collect My Little Pony G4, which is Friendship is Magic. It's one of the most, if not the most successful iteration of My Little Pony, and that went from like 2010, I don't know, hold on, let me look it up real quick. So it's pretty much from 2010 until 2019 is when G4 was running. And during that time, I did collect G4 ponies, but at one point they switched over to like G4.5 or whatever. Like they redesigned the art style of the ponies themselves, and it was after the movie came out and they wanted to make them a little more show accurate, I guess, and I didn't like them as much, and when that happened I stopped collecting them. And then G5 came out shortly after that, and they changed everything. They changed the way that they looked, they changed the lore and the story of everything, and I just wasn't vibing with it the same. And I think partially because G4 was so like approachable by everybody, but G5 was, I think, aimed at a slightly younger demographic. And I think My Little Pony kind of does that. They kind of like go back and forth with like, you know, a more general demographic and then a younger demographic and then a more, I don't know. But anyway, actually I think most of the time they've been more geared towards a younger demographic until G4. But yeah, G5 just didn't hold as much interest to me until recently. So these ponies look very different. They are the smaller style. They are not the same kind of like vinyl, you know, like these are hollow and squishy, you know, and they have the hair plugged and everything. I think I care about that because I like to customize ponies, and that probably is why it matters to me. But these seem to be like hard plastic. Oh. Oops. What, did I not tighten this enough? What is going on here? Oh my gosh, hold on. All right, I think that's where it was. Yeah, I have this like arm, it kind of comes up and then out and then down, like 3 pieces of tubing, and at each joint is a little thing you have to tighten it so that way I can move my camera around like this if I want to. Yeah, I don't know why that happened. I guess I just didn't tighten the screw enough. Anyway, I forgot my train of thought, so let's just start talking about these ponies. So anyway, yeah, I wasn't a huge fan of the art style. Here you can see like the animation. I think this is from the movie style, like the 3D animation. They do also have like a cartoon. I don't know if they used this animation style. I think they just did like the 2D animation for that, for the TV show version. I could be wrong. I have not watched anything other than the movie. I saw the movie, so I'm introduced to Sunny and to Princess Petals and her sister and the other like main characters. But yeah, I never watched any of the TV show episodes, so I don't really know much about these characters other than whatever was shown in the movie. Now, I did get one other set of G5 ponies like this because I just wanted to have at least some G5 ponies in my collection, but it was a set that had the main 5 ponies, and the boy one, I think his name is Hitch, he had molded on hair, he didn't have brushable hair, and they all had tinsel in their hair, and for some reason they just were not my favorite ponies. I ended up sending them to Lao Sky Painter, so I did gift them to her. Later, like a while later, I saw this set in Walmart, and I was really drawn to it, and I think it's just the color combination of these ponies, especially Jazz Hooves. Jazz Hooves is my favorite pony from G5, purely because of the color. She's like a mint green color, but then she has like neon pink and purple hair. So like I was really drawn to Jazz Hooves. There is a larger size that I also sent to Lao Sky Painter because it was a Walmart exclusive. So I don't think they sold it in Germany. So I sent it to her so she can have one. I specifically got it for her. I have since then bought another one because I like Jazz Hooves, and I got another one of that size from eBay. I got it secondhand, so I only spent like a few dollars on it, and I'm gonna have to clean it up, but that's totally fine. But that's separate. That's another thing. The other characters in here are Misty Bright Dawn, and this character has like some curly hair. She's a blue unicorn, very pretty. I love the color scheme. And this one I didn't realize at first, but it is Princess Petal's mom, but this is Queen Haven. So I just thought she was really pretty. She's pink with like lavender color hair, and I love that color combination. I didn't realize she was the queen when I bought this, but I'm realizing it now. And then, of course, like I said, Princess Petal's Sunny Star Scout. And this one I like better because it does not have tinsel in the hair. And she has the rainbow in her hair, which I think is really pretty. So I'm really excited to get into this set. Like I said, the color combination of all these ponies is what drew me to this set specifically. That and there's no tinsel. And then also the other My Little Pony G5 product that I really wanted to get was this one right here. Now, I have seen things when looking up information about this character, because I heard that Spike was back, but it wasn't a new version of Spike. It was Spike from Friendship is Magic, just grown up now. So I had to look that up. So that is the one thing I've seen. I saw maybe like a 2-minute clip of Spike, and it was weird. It was jarring because he's got a different voice actor and a different personality, and everything's different about him. It's supposed to be the same character, but anyway. So, but this character, Blaze, was in that episode, and I saw this before I looked that up. I happened to see this toy of Blaze, which is a dragon, not a pony, and I was like, I need that. Like, if anything from G5, this is the one thing I wanted because I really like it. First of all, the colors are really striking. This bright, like, red color with the teal hair. Love that. Plus, I think that this art style works so much better for a dragon than it does for a pony, in my opinion. It does also come with a different version of Sunny, who is an alicorn, so unicorn horn and wings and everything. And there's like a little figure up here, a little character named Sparky. I think it's a baby dragon, because you can see on the back, here's like the pictures of them. And there's Sparky right there. So this one comes with 3 characters, and they all have a glow-in-the-dark feature. So Sparky just glows, Sunny's wings glow, and so do Blaze's wings. So I'm really excited about this. The main thing I wanted was Blaze, but I'm happy to have this version of Sunny. I just realized that they're articulated also. They actually have like articulation in their legs. These do not, and I kind of prefer these, which is weird because when I talk about my dolls, I like articulation. But when it comes to ponies, I don't really care for articulation as much. I kind of prefer these just static ponies. I don't know why that is, as long as they have brushable hair. But anyway, all right. I'm actually going to get all of these out of their packaging really quick, set them up here, and then I can show them to you a little easier once I get them out of the box. So I'm going to do that off camera real quick, and I will be right back. Ooh, did I scare you? Well, now that I've got your attention, if you find yourself enjoying this kind of video or the topic that I'm talking about in the video, why not subscribe and hang out? You join the Seahorse Army, and we have a really cool community here. Anyway, that's enough of my interruption, so let's go ahead and get back to the video. Okay, I am back and I've got the ponies out of the box. I have to say the big set was really nice because it was pretty easy to get them out of the box. I just kind of like pulled out, I kind of just had these and the ponies were in here and I was able to slide, there was 2 of them in, and I literally just pulled the ponies out. They weren't like tied in or anything. Their feet were just in the holes. So, I mean, if you want to keep the box, you might be a little more careful pulling them out, but I'm going to recycle that. So, plus I like the fact that there's like a reduced plastic. There was almost no plastic in in that one. They still had the plastic straps, so it's not plastic free, but it's way reduced in plastic for the packaging, which I do appreciate. Okay, so who do I want to talk about? Let's talk about her. Okay, I like her hair. Oh wait, hold on. I need to set this up here so I can see their names because I forgot their names already. This is Misty Bright Dawn. Misty Bright Dawn. So this is a new-ish character that I don't recognize. Well, I mean, I kind of recognize because like I'm looking at the artwork and I have seen this pony around. Like I've seen pictures and stuff, and like I said, I haven't watched the show, so I don't know, but I think that she's a bad guy. Like one of the villains. I could be completely wrong. Let me know down in the comment section if you do follow G5 of My Little Pony. But anyway, by the way, I've got this set up here. I had to move things around. I did actually get one of those things, so it's like a tray to have breakfast in bed and have it like up here, so I have more room because this is only that narrow. I wanted to have a little bit more space to set things so you can see them like this while I'm talking about them. But I ordered one from Amazon, and I've got it here, but they sent the wrong color. The one I ordered was like a light baby blue, like literally this color right here. But they sent me the pink one, and like I debated keeping it because I mean pink is fine, but I really wanted the blue one. Plus I think blue is a little bit more flattering with more things. So I'm gonna exchange it. I've already got a new one coming in because I got it from Amazon. So I'll be looking forward to that. But until then, I'm just gonna keep using my doll hair box for right now. But anyway, speaking of the hair, look at this hair. This is really interesting. So I was wondering if this was gonna be polypropylene or nylon or what it was, because sometimes, you know, when they do curly doll hair, it can feel different, you know, depending on the different types of fibers. And polypropylene is so common recently with the G5 ponies from my experience anyway. But this is, I don't know what this is. I don't know if it's polypropylene or what it is, but it's very textured. Like it's way more light and fluffy and fibrous, if that makes sense. Because the hair is not, it's not like nylon, which is like thick and like you can feel the plastic strands. This feels like more dry, but not necessarily in a bad way. Like polypropylene feels like straw, like it feels coarse and stiff. This does not feel stiff. It does feel soft, but it is dry feeling, so it's not my favorite hair fiber for a pony or for a doll. I much prefer the nylon because it's more slippery, or even if they use saran, that would be nice. But yeah, I'm not sure what this is. I actually will have to look into this and research. Obviously, if you happen to know what this is called, please let me know in the comment section. But it's really interesting. It's all curly. She's got like a really pretty like purple and pink colors for her hair, and the tail is a mixture. Now, since the hair is curly, I love the fact that the tail is also curly and there's volume to it, because she is supposed to have a lot of hair. The only thing with these, part of the reason I don't care for the G5 ponies as much is because they have these big heads and these tiny bodies, which normally I don't care about, but the tail is just like, you've got all this hair for the mane, like this luscious, luxurious hair, and then just this little like teeny tiny little wisp of hair for the tail. And they started really doing that in G4, and I have not been a huge fan of that. Like, I like the tail. I don't know. I always like go back to G1 as the example. Like for G1, they have hair, but it's like, and you know, it's a nice quality nylon, but it's like, it's short. You know, you've got 2 rows of hair plugs, and it's just the horse's mane. But the main focus, the main focus is the tail. Like it's a thick, long tail. This is what I loved playing with when I was a kid anyway. I liked braiding the tail. It was so, this is how I learned how to braid, was in the tail. It's a lot easier than like when you got more hair like this. I don't know. For G5, I've noticed that they try and give the ponies like more human characteristics, like a more human face, less horse face. And the hair, a lot of times for the bigger versions of them, the rooting goes all around like they have a full head of hair. But I prefer it like these. This is why I like the smaller ones, because they have just like the 2 lines of rooting, just like the older ponies did. But they still have this teeny tiny tail, and they kind of have to because of the size of the body. I just wish that we had like a little bit more hair for the tail. So, I don't know. That was like a really long tangent for something that really doesn't matter. But anyway, what is her cutie mark? Oh, her cutie mark is a butterfly. Oh, that's cute. I like that. I like her cutie mark. The color combination is interesting to me for her. I like this. I don't know if I've seen too many other ponies that have this color combination. I know that there is one that was like a twinkle eye pony, and it was Sweet Stuff, I think is the name. The one with the gumdrops. Similar color combination. Not exact, but similar. Also, this one is a unicorn, so she's got a horn with the like swirls and everything. Also, this pony has some cornrows, like she's got some braids here, almost like having like the side of the head shaved or whatever, but instead it kind of did like what they did for G3 Monster High Venus, where they kind of molded on the braids and then painted on it, so it's kind of like that side thing, which I like. I think that that's a really cute detail that they added on. So I don't know, did they have that? Oh yeah, you can barely see it, but you can kind of see in the artwork here. Maybe if you see the show, it's much easier to see, because if it's a 3D pony, they might have different angles, but in this picture, you can kind of see those braids right there. So I like that they did that. They didn't have to do that, but I like that they added that detail there. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, because then her rooting is kind of off-center as well. So, but yeah, so you've got the braids there, and then even in the front, there's like a little tendril coming down right there. I like that. That's really pretty. Yeah, and ever since I decided to get these, it's because they're starting to, I'm warming up to the art style, because that was the whole thing. Like I originally said, I wasn't a huge fan of the art style, but now I'm starting to warm up to it. This does look really cute, and I do like this, so I'm actually kind of happy to have her. So, all right, next up, here we have Princess Petals. So she is one of the Pegasus princesses, I guess. From what I remember from the movie, like they're like the Pegasus Kingdom or whatever, and you've got the two characters from there is Princess Petals and then Princess Pip, who is her sister. I wish that I had Pip in this lineup, because I actually really like Pip. She's kind of the Rainbow Dash of this season, because she's kind of like edgy and kind of gives a sporty competitive personality vibe or whatever. I don't know, like I said, I don't know how she is in the cartoon, but in the movie, that's the vibe that I got. Anyway, so this is Princess Petals. She is like the influencer pony. She usually has her little cell phone, and she makes little, I guess, their equivalent of TikToks or Instagram Reels or, you know, short YouTube videos or whatever. But yeah, so her cutie mark is a little music note with a crown or a tiara to show that she's royal and she's like into music. I think she was a singer. Is she like a pop star or something? I don't remember. I think from the movie, like, she was a singer, and that was kind of her thing, but I don't remember, or I don't know what, you know, in the TV show, what was going on. But she's really pretty. She's like this pink color, and then I love this like beautiful violet colored purple hair. Really nice. Now, there's a lot of product in it. Like, there's a lot of hair gel, so I do have to wash out, like, a few of these have hair gel. Actually, I think pretty much all of them have hair gel in their hair, so I really need to wash it out. Especially, it's so hard to tell, but it almost feels like this is nylon. Like, there is a really high likelihood that this is polypropylene. It's really hard to tell because of the hair gel. It feels dry and kind of gritty, and that is one of the telltale signs of polypropylene. But, like, the parts that don't have product in it do feel smooth. So, like, I'm wondering if it's nylon, or maybe, like, the mane is nylon and then the tail is polypropylene. I don't know. Like I said, there's product everywhere, and I have to wash it out before I'll be able to know for sure. But I almost don't want to wash it out, though, because this hair is styled really nicely. This is kind of cute. I actually really like the hairstyle. So I'm probably going to end up keeping that. Also, she is, like I mentioned, she's a Pegasus, so she does have wings. They're just molded to her body, though, so rather than kind of sticking up like in previous generations. But along with the molded wings, I also noticed that they have, like, the molded feathering around their hooves, you know, the little fur down here to kind of make the hooves a little bit furry. That's another just change that they did for Generation 5. They also did that for Generation 2. So Generation 2, you can kind of see the feathering around the hooves of these ponies, and then they did it in Generation 1, but only for the boy ponies, like the Big Brother ponies were Clydesdales, so they had that feathering around the hooves. but they decided to bring that back for Generation 5. Also, these ones, like I said, from this set, they are just static figures that just kind of stand there, but they do have 1 point of articulation at the head. So, and it's like a ball joint, so, you know, you can kind of tilt the head and turn it back and forth and stuff like that. Also, I've noticed, by accident, you can pop the head off pretty easily, and it's literally just a ball and socket joint. So if the head pops off, it's really easy to just pop it right back on and it's fine. And let's talk about her mom. So apparently this is her mom. Like I said, when I bought this set originally, I didn't realize that this is the queen of the, what's her name? Queen Haven. So I think she's like the queen of the Pegasus ponies, and she is the Princess Petal's mom. So I just thought she was another pony. I thought she was, because she's like the same size, there's no height difference or anything. So I just assumed it was just another pony. But yeah, it's supposed to be her mom, which, whatever. I mean, like, I don't necessarily follow the lore of this particular generation. Like I said, I haven't been watching the cartoons or anything. So, like, it doesn't really matter. And she's just a pretty pony. It doesn't matter that she's the queen or she's a mom or whatever. She's just going to be another pony in the lineup for me personally. She does come with an accessory. She's the only one that comes with an accessory. So she has like this crown, which is like this light blue kind of translucent color. It's really cute. Like, it kind of looks like it's meant to be wings or whatever. I don't even know if I have this on the right way. I hope I have it. It might be backwards. I don't know, if I put it this way, it's like leaning forward more, so I'm not sure which way is technically the correct way, but I don't know if I'm going to, oh no, I think this way is correct, because that kind of sits on her head better. But anyway, it's cute. Like, if it was a bow, I'd probably leave it on, because I think the bow on the head would be cute, but I don't know if I'm going to, like, leave this on her. I'm not a huge fan of pony wear or pony accessories in that respect. Sometimes I am, but in this particular instance, I kind of just prefer her to be a normal pony. She does have a necklace, but it's painted on, so you can see she is wearing a necklace. Just a little painted on one in gold and blue paint. And what is her cutie mark? Her cutie mark is a bird? No, it's like wings. Wings and then a crown over it. So there you can kind of see her cutie mark right there. I don't know how well that is showing up. I really like her color combination as well. She's like a light pink color, so she's actually... Oh, wow, on camera it looks very different, because Princess Petal looks a lot more purple, and she looks a little bit more pink when you have them side by side. But anyway, she's like a light pink color, and her hair is like this light lilac and lavender, like, I don't know, like you've got a streak of a little bit more pinky color there, but I really like this color combination. I think she's really pretty. And then once again, the hair feels like it could be really nice if I wash out the hair. But I don't know if I want to do that once again, because the hair is just like styled so nicely. So I might leave that like that. And then I'll put her crown back on for the sake of this video. But like I said, I think I'll display her probably without the crown. But anyway, there we go. That is Queen Haven. So let's set her probably like right there. I just want to make sure that these are still in frame, so that way you can see them, but that they don't fall off the side of this. All right, so next up in this set, we've got Sunny. So this is the Sunny that is still just an earth pony, but she has the rainbow streak in her hair, and I really like that. And this is another case where her hair is styled. I kind of want to take her hair out of the style, just because I want to see the colors, but it's in one of these twist braids, and I'm no good at doing these twist braids. Like, I feel like I wouldn't be able to get it looking nice again if I took the hair out. This one I think is straight nylon, which is nice because all of the other ponies that are in the stores on the shelves that don't have plastic in front of them anyway, they all seem to have like polypropylene hair, but this is very clear. This one, her hair does not have any product in the mane. There is some in the tail, and the tail might, like I said, I think the tail might actually be polypropylene, but I'll have to wash it out to find out for sure. But this is definitely nylon. The hair up here is actually quite nice. I'm really happy about that, and there's no product in it, but I want to keep this twist in it because it looks really nice. Plus, I think her hair, is it like, it's longer than all the rest. I don't want to mess up this curl, but I think maybe it's the same length. It's just there's maybe the hair on Princess Petal is a little bit thicker and curled more, so this is like more pulled out because of the way it's twisted or whatever, so it looks longer. But I don't know. Either way, I think that she looks really cute. I love that they gave her the rainbow in the hair. I really like that aspect. Her cutie mark is a moon and a star. No, it's a shooting star. That's not a moon, that's a swoosh. So she's like got a shooting star for her cutie mark that you can see there. Also for G5 ponies, they only have the cutie mark on one side, which is kind of sad. They started doing that in G3. G1 and G2 each have the cutie mark on both sides. And I wish that they would have continued that. I kind of really like that. Oh, I do have a G3 pony over here. I just realized that this Applejack was sitting over there that I could have shown you earlier when I was talking about it. But you can see there's this cutie mark there, but there's none right there. So in G3, they started doing the cutie mark only on the display side, which is unfortunate because sometimes I want to display the pony from other sides, especially in this case where you can turn their head. You might want to have them looking the other direction, especially for display purposes, because when you're lining them up, if they all have, you know, the cutie mark on certain sides, you have to display them on one side or the other. Anyway, it's a whole thing. I could whine about it all I want, and they're not going to do anything about it. Speaking of which, I'm wondering if they're coming out with a G6. I know that there have been rumors because, like, I get a lot of videos that pop up in my feed on YouTube talking about My Little Pony, and, like, specifically G5 My Little Pony. I haven't watched a lot of them, but I have watched a couple, and I guess there was, like, a couple G6 or G5.2 or something like that, or no, not 5, it was like 4.1 is what they were calling it. It's kind of like a combination of G4 and G5 put together. I don't know, like there's like a lot of rumors going on, but Hasbro hasn't been really doing a lot when it comes to toys. Apparently they just haven't been doing that well from their toys. So, but they like own other properties like board games, and like I think they own Wizards of the Coast if I'm not mistaken, which owns like D&D and a few other things. Yeah, they own Milton Bradley, which does like a lot of board games, Wizards of the Coast, which does Dungeons and Dragons, and I think Magic the Gathering, and do they also do, they didn't do World of Warcraft, right? No, that's Blizzard. Anyway, so yeah, like they're kind of like putting their efforts in other places, and Hasbro hasn't been really making a lot of toys. They've, even like with My Little Pony, they've been licensing out to other companies to make them, like the reproductions and stuff like that, rather than coming out with new ones. So, I don't know, I hope that they come out with new ponies soon. I'm interested to see what they will do as far as like a G6 or something like that. Because I guess like G5 has kind of like quietly been canceled, so, or maybe not so quietly, I have no idea. Anyway, so next up, let me show you the reason I got this whole set, or the main reason I would say, is Jazz Hooves. I love this pony, and I love her so much more in the smaller size. Like, I do like the bigger size, and in fact, the only pony that I would want from G5 in the big size is her, this character, which is why I bought the other. I bought it off eBay used. So I'm gonna, when I get that finally, I'm gonna clean that up and add that to my collection as well. But I love this size for the My Little Ponies, and I love that it's a brushable pony. She's so cute. Her hair comes in a ponytail. The rest of them have their hair just like curled or down, except for Sunny has the twist. But anyway, her hair's in a ponytail with like a little bit in the front. I love this style. It's very 90s, and I've always loved this. I like a high ponytail with like some, you know, like bangs in the front or whatever. I've always liked that ever since Kimberly, the Pink Ranger. But I love this, and the way that the hair is, like curled, even like the tail and everything, it looks so good, like right out of the box. That's one thing I do love about this. There is some product all throughout the hair, but once again, at the roots where there's less product, it does feel like it could be nylon, most likely, but there's just so much hair gel that it feels very stiff and hard to tell. But once again, because it looks so cute right out of the box, I don't know if I want to wash the hair out, so I will probably leave it for right now. But this is definitely my favorite of the lineup for this 5-pack. Her cutie mark, by the way, is a horseshoe and a paintbrush, so she must be an artsy fartsy, an artsy girl. She must be a painter, I guess. I really identify with that, so I have a feeling that this is just my favorite, would be my favorite character if I actually watched the show as well. I don't know. Mainly it's just the colors that I really like, but I'm so happy to have her. She is super cute, and like I said, all of them have the same articulation from this set, so just the movement at the head. So, Let me go ahead and set her there. Next up, we have the other set here, the ones that came with the dragons. So let's take a look at these. Here is another Sunny. So we can actually compare the Sunnies here side by side. So this is a static pony that doesn't have articulated legs. This is a posable Sunny that does have articulated legs. So the legs can just go forward and backwards independently. So you can technically, oh, you can't even really make her sit. Her back legs don't want to go forward that much, but you can make her look like she's flying. So that's actually kind of cool. I mean, being that she has these gigantic wings, which are also articulated. So articulation, you got the head, you've got the front leg and back legs that just move forward and backwards. So they don't really do a whole heck of a lot, but a little bit of posability, which is always great for play. And then the wings are movable. They're on like a ball joint. And in fact, as I was getting her out of the box, one of the wings popped out on accident, but it is once again just a ball joint. So it's really easy to pop it back in the socket. There we go. And because it is on a ball joint, it is very posable. So you can move the wings around. I like that. That's actually really fun. I mean, I still kind of prefer these because these wings are kind of big and cumbersome and in the way since it's a pony with brushable hair. I'd say like these kind of wings would be good if it was a pony with molded hair, but I don't want the ponies with molded hair. I like the brushable. That's the whole reason I like ponies, or why I started liking them in the first place, is I like that they have hair that you can play with and brush and braid and style, and just, I don't know, I always loved playing with pony hair. She has less product in her hair, if any. Actually, does she even have product? I don't know if this one doesn't seem to have product. I think these ones do. They have a lot of product in their hair because they're in the open box that doesn't have the plastic in front. But because this one was in a box with plastic, they didn't need to do that. But yeah, this does feel a little coarse. It kind of feels like a high quality polypropylene. So it's nice. It's not bad, but it doesn't feel as nice as like these ponies. Like these ones, like especially this Sunny, has really nice nylon. I could tell very easily because there's no product in it. This one feels just a little drier, which makes me think it might be a polypropylene, but it's actually kind of nice. Like it feels nice. So maybe it is a nylon, just not the same nylon, not the same grade of nylon. I don't know, but the same thing with the tail. It's soft, it's just not as sleek as what I'm used to with nylon, which makes me think it might be polypropylene, but I don't know. She also has a unicorn horn along with her wings. So she's got the unicorn horn, and this one is actually painted gold. I've noticed that all of the other unicorns, their horn is basically the same color as their skin. But for this one, I think from the movie, she's kind of like the Twilight of this generation, because she's an earth pony, but then she gets the unicorn horn and the wings and everything when she, I don't know, restores harmony or something, whatever they do in the cartoon. It's been a while since I've seen the movie. Now, this set does have a gimmick, and do I have my UV light? Here we go. So the wings do glow in the dark, so you can actually kind of see it right there. Ooh, that's actually glowing really well, because it's very lit up in my room and you can see it very easily. And I didn't even have to have this on them for too long, and they're already just lit up glowing. So that glow effect works really, really well. Normally I have to go into my bathroom to show you the glow effect because it's so dim. And I have to go into a room that has no windows, so complete darkness to show you. But that showed up quite well. It went away really quickly, as you can see. But if I do this again, it charges up the glow aspect of it, and you can see them glowing really well. So that is really cool. I like that a lot. She also has the same cutie mark as the other Sunny. It's just on the other side. So her display side is this side. So we'll set her over here so that way she can be set up. And I want to make sure that you can see Jazz hooves. There we go. So we'll just kind of set her right there. And then the reason that I got this set, I almost forgot about this little guy. So this, what was this one's name? Sparky? Sparkaroni? I love that. That's an adorable name for a little baby dragon. I love it. But anyway, so this is Sparky. He is so incredibly cute. Now, I remember showing this set because I bought it for myself for Christmas, and I think it was my Christmas haul that I showed this set. But anyway, somebody commented in the comments that they don't like this character. Maybe I shouldn't watch that episode because I don't want to stop liking him because he is so cute. Look at him, and he's like, got his eyes closed, and he's like so chippy. He's like so excited and happy and everything. I don't know. I love that. But he also is supposed to glow in the dark. So we'll charge him up here a little bit. And he's glowing. He doesn't seem to be glowing quite as much as the other ones. Actually, I think I need to replace the battery in this little thing here. But hold on. Can I set him? Is he still in frame? Well, not really. Hold on. There. He didn't want to stand up very well. But anyway, so now you've got a black background because of my hoodie. But let's just go ahead and charge him up a little. Let me put the light back here to charge up the back side as well. It's so funny watching it like go from dark to slowly start glowing, you know, as it's like storing up the light and everything. But if I do this and then do that, so now you could see him glowing. So it's super cute. There we go. Like I said, I mean, I could show it in a darker area and you'd probably see it a little easier, but that's okay. But he is just a little static figure. So this could be like a blind bag figure. He doesn't have a lot of painted details, literally just black for his eyes and for his eyebrows and everything, and that's it. So not a lot of details on him. It'd be cool if they had blind bags like this, because this is super cute. It's one of the first time in a long time that I really like this kind of figure, and he's going on my desk. So not right now. I gotta put him up here so that way so you could see him while I do the rest of the video. The one thing is he's a little top heavy and topples over this way, so it's kind of hard to get him to stand up, but there we go, I did my best. Okay, and then the whole reason I bought this particular set, like this was just a little, this little guy right here was just a bonus for me. I'm really happy with him, but this is the reason that I bought this set. So this is Blaze. Does Blaze have a full name? Blaze Sky Song. So this is Blaze Sky Song, who is a dragon. Look at that. I love it. I think that this art style lends itself really well to dragons. Plus this color, like I don't even know what to call this color because it's like red, but like if you look at the red here on my rainbow right here, that's like a true red. This is not a true red. This is almost like a pinkish, I don't even know what to call this color. I don't know, is that like a candy apple red? I don't know, but it's really nice. I like it. It's a very cool tone red. And then the hair is really long, really nice, like a teal color, and I love that. I kind of wish that there was hair on the tip of the tail as well, but that's okay. For this to be molded, that makes sense, because it's not like a full-on ponytail. But yeah, just painted on that matching teal. But I love that color combination, and you got the horns and everything. I don't know, I really like this, because I like dragons, and I've always really liked the pony style version of dragons. In fact, there was if I can find the picture, I'll add it here so you can see it. But I took a blind bag pony and customized it to look like a baby dragon. And it was supposed to be the wyvern that you get in Final Fantasy XI, because when I played Final Fantasy XI, one of the jobs that I played a lot as was Dragoon, and I loved the wyvern. Like that was kind of the reason that I played that job, was because I loved having this like baby dragon as a pet follow you around and fight with you. So I customized it to look like that. I don't know what happened to it. I wish I still had it. I need to make another one. But yeah, so I always thought that the ponies like kind of lend themselves really well if you want to make a dragon. It's super cute. And now they made one, like an official one. So, and I love that. I love that they gave her rooted hair, and the hair is so long, because like in the animation, yeah, you can even see on the front of the box, like she's got short hair on the front of the box, like a shorter haircut. So I'm so glad that they decided to give her longer hair. It's not show accurate by any means, but I like it better because I love hair play. I already covered this and said that earlier. So I really like that. Once again, I can't tell. I think this might be the same hair quality as this Sunny, because it feels nice, but it feels like it might be a polypropylene. However, she does actually have gel in her hair to hold this curl, which is weird because she doesn't have gel, but she does. I don't know. Anyway, I love her face sculpt. I think that she's just so cute. She looks really pretty. I actually really like that. She's got her ears and her horns. She also has wings in the same kind of way, the ball joint, so they are movable or posable, and they do also glow. Let's try her out now. Let's see how well she glows compared to, oh, you can kind of see that lighting up. Yep, she is definitely glowing quite well. There we go. You can kind of see it a little bit better there. But yeah, so her wings glow just as well as Sunny's did. She also has the same articulation, so movement at the head. The legs can move forward and backward, but she also has an articulated tail. There's a joint right there, but it just twists. It doesn't really do anything, but there's a little extra posability. I like the tail because it's like a handle, so if you're playing as this character, you know, you're playing, like if a kid is playing with it, they can hold the tail kind of like a teacup, and they can make it look like it's walking. I don't know, I'm weird. But yeah, so... Oh, she also has a cutie mark here, or yeah, I guess it's her cutie mark. But yeah, it kind of looks like a gemstone within gemstones or something like that. I don't know. I'm not sure what her cutie mark... Oop, her cutie mark's a little bit harder to make out. But like I said, it kind of looks like there's like gemstones within a gemstone or whatever. So, and that makes sense because dragons are known for their like horde-like mentality. They like treasure and stuff like that. I mean, it could be different in this universe, but I think even in Generation 4, that's kind of how dragons were. So, but anyway, so there is Blaze. She is so cool. I love it. All right, so there we are. These are all of my new G5 My Little Ponies. These are so cute, and I'm happy to have some G5 ponies in my collection. There are a few more that I would like to get, and I like this size specifically. There's also some new ones that have come out in like another country, like I think like maybe in China or something. But they're like blind box style ponies. I'll put the picture on the screen so you can see what I'm talking about. They're really cute. There are blind boxes, so unfortunately there's like a chance you get doubles and everything. But I like the art style. They've updated it and they look cuter to me. So I like them better than the original G5 ponies, like the way that the art style was. So I really want to get my hands on some of those. But the only problem is that they only sell them on like Temu and Shein, or was it AliExpress? I don't know, maybe not AliExpress. And maybe they sold it at some other places. I'm not 100% sure, but I don't really shop on those websites all that much. I don't know like how, I've heard like bad things about shopping on those websites. So I don't know how true those are, or if they were just like individual experiences and people were venting their frustration. But yeah, so it's like, I don't know if I want to buy them, if that's the only way that I can get them. I wish that they were just readily available, like I could go over to Walmart and pick them up. That would be nice. But I would love to get my hands on some of those ponies just because they are super cute. And I really, like I said, I love this size for G5. And those ones are brushable. Like they have the rooted hair, and that's my whole thing, is I really want the ponies that have the brushable hair. But anyway, that is going to be it for me. Thank you so much for hanging out with me while I took a look at some G5 My Little Ponies, which is very different from my channel, I know, because like I'm more into the vintage like G1, 2, and 3 ponies. But it was really fun to talk about something new and open these finally, because they've been sitting over there waiting for me to open them for months at this point. Obviously, I want to hear from you. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments section. Are you a My Little Pony G5 collector or not? And regardless of whether you are, which of these ones is your favorite? All right, I gotta get going for right now, but thank you so much for watching all the way to the end of the video. Of course, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I always forget to say share. But yeah, share the video with anybody you think might enjoy it. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I hope I see you next time. Bye! If you like this video, you can let me know by hitting thumbs up. You can check out some of my other videos by clicking one of the links on the screen. I post new videos every week, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to get notified every time I upload. Thanks so much for watching. See you in the next video.